This is my new truck. I just picked this thing up a few days, or I didn't pick it up, it got delivered a few days ago. But this is a 1994 Chevy Cheyenne, and I'm going to be remodeling it, sort of restoring it, and then I'm going to be selling it. I haven't been recording because, well, I don't do videos that much anymore, but I'm going to do one now. What I've done is I've taken out the seat and the carpet, and I've exposed all of this rust, which I did not know was here. And it gets worse up here, but it is preventable at this point. The other side is better, but this is preventable so far. So I have my wire wheel. I'm going to go through and sand everything. Picked up some Krylon primer, not my favorite brand, but oh well, it's what they had. Some shine wipes, and then some Slick and Slide clay lubricant, so that I can do the dash and clean all that up, because that's pretty nasty. And I'm gonna take out these little covers and clean all those up. I'm probably gonna put a different carpet in because the old one is, well, that. I don't like it. I've also got a new tail light. I paid like $40 or $30 for that, because this one is junk and this one is good. So there's my new tail light. I'm gonna put that in here, probably not today. I've got a tailgate I'm gonna put on. This one I'm gonna keep and like hang up on the wall. It's kind of cool. Plus it doesn't latch all the way. And this, the cable here is some homemade cable. This is what the actual one looks like. So I'm gonna get a new cable, a new tailgate. And then whenever that's done, I'm gonna get a new bumper. Because, well, look at that one. I'm gonna go through and pull all the dents out. Then, just get this thing looking nice. But that is it so far, and I'll get back with you guys. Alright, we're back. The floor is ready for primer. I'm not gonna do that yet. I wanna clean everything up. Paint's gonna go last. This is what this stuff looks before. That's the after. It's not done. I'm still gonna go over it again. I did not think these were gonna do good, but these Meguiar's Natural Shine Protectant Wipes, these things freaking work. I've used 4 wipes, and this stuff is thick too. Like, that's all straight dirt. 4 wipes has got me that. These things work really, really great. Probably gonna start using those for stuff like this. But yeah, those are like, even dirty, this thing will shine it right up, and that was a dirty rag. So these things are real nice. We just got to do some thick spots, and then after I get it all cleaned up, I'm gonna go back through with some more and really get everything done, because like, I have to do the inside of this still. But see how real nice that looks already. And it's not, the dirt's not coming back after it being dried out. That's just how it's going. So yeah, but this is the floor. All right, we're back out here again. It's about 4 days later. Today I plan on taking out the alternator, power steering pump, AC, the radiator, the lines, this plastic half, probably that air box, and I want to disconnect the manifolds and the exhaust. I think I've got most of the work cut out for me today, but I'm going to try to do as much as I can. I want to take out both radiators probably. I'm going to try to record what I can, but probably not going to get all of it. So for the alternator, I've got a bolt in there, a bolt down here, I believe one on the other side, I can't really tell. Then for the compressor, we've got a bolt in there, a bolt there, and then a bolt way up there. I might take off the water pump, I don't know for sure. But then I'm going to disconnect everything, hopefully. Maybe disconnect the bell housing bolts and the motor from the frame. I'm going to see how this goes. I guess we'll just get started on to it right now. Alright, we have this half off. I'll show you what that looks like. Over here in the bed, we've got the tensioner, the balancer, and the AC conditioner. The bolt there, and that's it. Well, there was a bracket on the back. This is everything I have so far: the radiator, covers, the fan clutch, the top of the carburetor, the filter, and the cover. This, and then the two hoses. These wires right here go to the back of the alternator, this one and this one, and then they run down right there to a ground, I believe, and I'm going to take that off, as well as taking all these off. They just slide out of there, and then let's see, these will just pop right off. Vacuum hoses, I believe. This one's a little tight right now. Oh, there we go. Get those two off. Get those moved. This one just came off. Oh, it goes right there. Plug that back in right there. Don't want to lose those. Just drop the nut, that's okay. I know where it goes. Let's see. We have another ground right here. This ground connects into where this wire goes, which is right there. So we'll take up those two grounds. We have this wire that goes into the carb. And let's see here. Some of the stuff I don't even need to take off the motor. Why am I taking that stuff off? Anyway, then we'll get over to this wiring. Alright, I got those two wires off. Now there's this wire, which is the negative ground, or the negative battery terminal. And it bolts in right there onto the end of this bracket right here. So I'm going to take that off. And then, is there anything else on the front of the motor that I need to unclip? I think that's it off the front, but I know I'm probably going to be missing something. So I'm going to go back through and check. I'll probably take this off. I don't know for sure. But over on this side, let's check. Let's see, we got that line. It's already disconnected. These are all already disconnected. This line has to come off, the AC line. See if I can get this cover off real quick. Because all these wires have to come out, but I have to figure out where they go. These little clips under here. It's annoying. So I managed to get off these two wires. It was a rubber piece that goes in here. I'm gonna have to buy a new one because it broke. But those plug in right there. These two, push the clips in, pull it out. Anyway, now I am on to, I just took out this plug from here. But I'm gonna take out these plugs and I'm probably gonna replace this because, well, look at that. That does not look good. These, pull the clip and try to pull it up. Maybe. I don't know, I'll try to get easier ones first. This is really confusing and complicated. Just to pull off all these wires. We have to get this one. This thing, whatever it even is, has to come off, just like that. Okay, so we have this thing. And this little round one goes up to right here. I'll pull that out. Get this off. I need to set my camera up. Alright, that'll have to do for a little bit. But I'm gonna put this one back on because I don't need it off. slide that one out, this out of the way. Of course, it's got another one in the back. Another vacuum line in the back. Alright, that's off. That's off. Now this one. There we go, that's off. Well, one of them came off. I'll set that one on that side. Pull this over here. Pull all this wire over top of that. Put everything over here. And let's see. This line has to come off somehow. This line goes over there. Put this back on here. Then on this side, let's see here. We got one little clip over here. I don't know how this comes off of here. I'll probably just unscrew it. It's a big one. I don't have the wrench for it right now, so we're not gonna worry about that yet. This clips in right here. Take this clip out. Actually, I have a pair of pliers somewhere. Why is that wrench on the ground? Put this up here. Get that moved. Two plugs on this side, one there, and then this one I still don't know how to get off. Okay, you just pull it. Those two are out of the way. Does this one have to come off? I don't know yet. I don't know exactly what else right now that has to come off of here. Like I've got the main all of the main stuff is off. Pouring a little bit of fluid, that's okay. What's this wire? The ground, I guess. I don't know. Broken ground. Don't gotta worry about taking that off anymore. Okay, let's see. That's probably it for right now. Today we are taking this bumper off because it is smashed up against the bed on that side, so it's bent. They should be 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 right up there on each side, so 8 bolts in total. We're gonna slide this entire bumper off. Maybe put the new tailgate in today. Eventually I'm gonna take the bed off and I'm gonna redo this whole frame. I'm gonna sand it, maybe sandblast it, and then I'm gonna go over with some like rust coat sealer thing. If this still works, I'm gonna try and find a spare to put under here. That way it has a spare, and then I'm gonna put a hitch in here, which I believe bolts in here and here. I don't know, but I'm gonna try and get a hitch in here too. But for now, I'm going to take out these bolts, which are 18 millimeter, right here. Right here, 18. So we're going to take out those. And I'll get back on here. All right, I'm back. I finally got the 8 bolts out. It was a pain. I have a problem with this because this bolt right here has no access hole. There's no way to get to it. I had to take this bolt out by hand. Or this one, and this one. I can all take out with the drill from beneath. It was 8 bolts, very painful. Well, not painful, very long, hard, complicated job. The bed is right here. I've got it upside down because I'm gonna clean the bottom and coat it. Taillights are out, the tailgate's off. There's some practice spray with that paint I've got. I'm gonna pressure wash this frame, put an exhaust on it because I just realized that it was not there. So I'm gonna go from there straight back and just do an axle dump. I'm gonna take the tank off, empty it, clean it. Maybe a new fuel pump, I don't really know. Depends because, well, look at that thing. I don't like that. But we'll see what it looks like after I'm finished. This is probably gonna get replaced because that's a patch. And I just wanna have everything original. Or as close to original as I can. So yeah, we'll take this out to an axle dump. We're gonna paint the axle, paint the frame, paint everything. New wheels, new tires. And I think everything's good. I'm gonna put the new hitch on. I don't know when. Probably when I get the bumper. I might throw a hitch on it when I get the bumper. Because the bumper will just slide in these 2 sides right here, and then the hitch will go underneath. So I'll try to get that hitch. And hopefully this thing can pull trailers, because it is a 1500, but it is also a work truck, so it should be able to pull them somewhat fine. I've got shocks, so I'm probably going to put the new ones on. I'm just going to try to have everything all cleaned up and nice. I'm not going to do the half underneath the cab of frame because it is, I mean, I might go through and spray it, but I'm not going to take the cab off like I am the bed. I might do this, spray it and do that. But I also have to sand all of this down. So it's going to be a pretty big project for me. And then we'll go from there. So this is what it's looking like right now. Try and get a few pictures of it. Get the bed off of there. So this is what it looks like. There's the bed. The liner is way over there. That's all going to go back on. So that is it for right now. Alright, this is going to be what wraps it up for this video. But if you could tell, I threw a tow mirror on here. It was an extra that I had. And it fits perfectly, bolts up. I had to take off the door panel to get to it, which is kind of annoying. See, it just bolts in right there. But this gives me a chance to clean out the door panel while I'm here. And to clean off that panel and all the other parts. But I think the tow mirrors look nicer than the original mirrors. The only reason I'm putting tow mirrors on here is because this will be used for a towing truck. That's why I'm putting the hitch on it. A towing truck, it is a work truck. I think it needed these rather than those. Because you can have a much wider look at things. You can have a close and a far out look. So I think that was a lot better on this. And I really feel like it needed it. So that's how that looks. And if you're towing something big, which hopefully you won't with this truck, you can extend them and you got you some real tow mirrors right there. But yeah, I think this was well worth And I got these mirrors for free, and these are $100 mirrors, so putting those on there, I think, really did this truck a good favor. Now, if I could fold them in, I need to get some EV Blaster on that. But yeah, they also fold in, so that's good. But yeah, that looks much better. And then hopefully sometime this week I'll upload a video of me spraying this frame, sandblasting it, and repainting it, as well as dropping the tank and putting an exhaust on. I practiced a little bit on it to see what I could do with a wire wheel, and that's what I got. That from that to that, so that's better, but not the best. So I'm gonna do the axle, the frame. I'm gonna do absolutely everything. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. But this is it for so far, and this has been Ian's Shop, and thank you, like and subscribe.